Hey, Brian from Gouge Mahal up in my office and got these headphones, and they're pretty awesome. They have one of the best noise canceling that I've seen outside the Bose headphones. And I'm not here to sell you headphones, but what I'm here to basically tell you is if you've ever had like skipping with your headphones, meaning you're listening to something and all of a sudden you get like a dead spot, and then it goes on to the next spot. You're watching a movie, and then all of a sudden the sound cuts out, cuts back in. Or if you get up from your desk and you just like walk desk or your living room, you walk into your kitchen, walk into your bathroom, walk into another section of the house, when you're supposed to have 33 feet of distance with most headphones with your Bluetooth adapter. I'm basically going to show you why that happens and how to fix it, basically. So if you have a pair of headphones that you love, I got these. These weren't very expensive headphones, but they have some of the best noise canceling that I've encountered, even beyond my Bose headphones, which I paid a lot of money for. Bose I love, super comfortable. These are very nice. I'll put the link down in the description because these have like memory foam um, ear covers, and like I said, the noise canceling is like second to none. I'm like so impressed with these. Anyway, okay, back to the problem. So, why your headphones skip? They skip primarily because they lose signal for a quick second. It has to connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect, the whole 9 yards. So when you walk away from your computer, any significant length, you are going to be going out of the signal range. Even though most onboard laptops and desktops, they will have like a 33-foot range. You don't get that nowadays, especially with all the signals going on. Wi-Fi, I have two different Wi-Fi signals going on in my house. That is just enough to play with the broadcasting frequencies in your house, so you're going to get that skip on your headphone. So through a little bit of madness, I figured out what the problem was. Okay, so um, one thing is your onboard Bluetooth will only handle up to 7 devices competently. That goes with any Bluetooth adapter that you have via a dongle, or if you have a Bluetooth adapter, anything. It can only handle competently probably 7 Bluetooth devices at the same time. The more you put on it, the more strain you put on a signal. So, for example, if you have a Bluetooth mouse and it comes with its own separate dongle, that's Bluetooth, that doesn't count because that's its own frequency it's going to basically use, and it's not going to interfere with any of your other Bluetooth devices. However, if you're like me and you have a couple pairs of headphones for different things, like I have one that I wear for movies, has a little bit deeper, richer bass to it. My Bose for everyday listening. This has sound cancellation, so when I'm editing videos, kind of cancels out my family and the background noise, the dogs, the whole 9 yards. Like I've never seen, never heard. But anyhow, so getting back to like your onboard Bluetooth, typically it is going to be like an Intel or AMD or whatever onboard Bluetooth that is mounted in your motherboard. For one thing, it's buried in your computer, buried into your laptop. So that 33 feet that you're supposed to get, you're not going to get right off the bat. You can probably knock 6 feet off that easy. From what I found, especially in my like noisy Wi-Fi house. The other thing is, if you come here and so what I did is to try to combat this whole thing is I bought this XDO Wi-Fi or Bluetooth antenna adapter, and it was boasting like 144 feet I could get from this thing. So I'm like, oh, that's great. Um, Cut to the end, this thing does work spectacular, and I get at least 100 feet of range, not 144, but I get 100 feet of range. So I can go from here out into my garage, still have signal on my Bluetooth headphones with this Bluetooth dongle. This thing is like fantastic. It's got that little antenna, so you try to put it up high in the air so it gets the most range clear signal that you can possibly get. I've actually been able to go out to my car, my truck, work on a couple things in there. It's kind of like my dome of silence, and I can have music broadcasting from my desktop or my laptop out to my truck in my driveway. So this thing, absolutely great. So that's the XDO. So that's the first part of the puzzle. So I bought this, put it into my computer. The computer recognized it had like a real tech USB adapter thing that like came up, but it still wasn't working initially. I would still get that skip. In fact, the skip became worse, and I couldn't figure out why it became worse. So these are a couple things I found out. One, the onboard Bluetooth adapters can only handle 7 devices at a time. It can handle more, but you're going to get more skipping, slower data transfer, the whole 9 yards. But 7 is kind of like that magic number. I found I can competently use 3 or 4 devices on that antenna. And then the other thing is Windows. I'm not sure about Apple, but I'm sure Apple's probably the same. Windows has a limitation of only being able to handle one Bluetooth signal at a time per device. Meaning that if you have like a mouse that has its own dongle, again, that's fine. If you have a keyboard that has its own Bluetooth dongle, okay, you're fine because it's on just that same network. But on your computer, it can only handle 7 devices at a time, which I've repeated a couple times already. But with your USB adapter via this or the one on board, Windows can only handle one Bluetooth dongle adapter at a time. Meaning that whatever Bluetooth device that you're going to be hooking up, keyboards, a mouse, headphones, like if you're going to use one device, it can only handle one Bluetooth device at a time. Meaning you either have it on your motherboard turned on or on your motherboard turned off, and then you have an external dongle that you're hooking up. Okay, so that's the limitation on Windows. So only one Bluetooth device and only 7 devices at a time. In this day and age, that is a big limitation on a lot of computer devices. Like, for example, I have a Bluetooth keyboard, a Bluetooth mouse, 2 Bluetooth headphones, even though I only wear one at a time. And, that I'm more than halfway there. So I've maxed that out. So hopefully Windows will correct this moving forward. Not bashing Windows, but that's just a state. So if you want more range of your Bluetooth, you need to buy an external Bluetooth antenna like this. But you need to shut off the internal Bluetooth antenna because you can't run your Bluetooth on your motherboard and you can't run your Bluetooth dongle antenna at the same time. It does not work. There's no workaround. Believe me, I've looked, and when I was researching, I found one line online, one sentence that basically said that Windows 11 and earlier can only handle one Bluetooth adapter at a time. Again, excluding your single Bluetooth dongle, single Bluetooth device. That's totally different. I'm talking about being able to handle multiple devices all at once on the same computer. So this is what I found and what I had to do. So you want to go to your control panel. I have a shortcut, but if you go down to your Windows icon, you can type in control panel, then this will come up, and you want to click on device manager, and that's going to bring this window up, and it has your device manager. And here, this is a lot of useful things that you can go in here and find, but primarily you go to Bluetooth, and you're going to see Bluetooth wireless, Intel wireless Bluetooth R. You want to right click on that, and you want to basically disable. I have it disabled already, so it says enable for me, but you want to disable that. That is going to be your Bluetooth adapter on your motherboard that typically comes with most motherboards on your laptop or your desktop PC. So, okay, so that's what you want to do first. Secondly, when you come over here, where is here? This next screen is basically going to be Bluetooth devices. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down to your Windows, and you're going to go up here, and then you're going to type in Bluetooth and other device settings, which is going to bring up this menu over here, Bluetooth and devices. And then it's basically going to kind of show you all your input devices that are Bluetooth, dongle, not dongle, whatever's up to your computer. And then, like in my case, it's audio, so it's going to show my 2 different headphones that I use. I don't have the Bose hooked up to this, but you can see, and then it's going to have all your other adapters. Okay, So right now, I don't have anything added to this because I have this unplugged. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug this in and turn it on. Okay, so I put it into a USB port and I'm powering it on. And in a quick second, you're going to see a little bit of difference. Let me minimize this. And then we're going to go back into Device Manager. Give it a second to refresh itself. Okay, so now you see how that menu expanded. And now I have a bunch of Bluetooth devices, the ANC 918 automatic noise cancellation, 918. So that shows up here. Bluetooth devices, Microsoft Illuminator, Realtek Bluetooth 5.1 adapter. That's the adapter. That is the XDO that basically I just plugged in. And then over here, you're going to notice the difference. Now it says Bluetooth is turned off. It's actually turned on from that little switch. And then you're going to see all the devices that are hooked up through that. And to give you a quick idea, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, but I'll power this on. So if you heard that, it says connected. So that is this right here, the ANC 918. Again, awesome noise cancellation. And you can tell it's connected because it's going to show you that it's got 70% battery life on it. And then now this is going to work. And like I said, I can wear these around the house, turn the active noise cancellation on, and I won't hear anything except what's being broadcast through these headphones up to probably about 100 feet on my property range. So, I mean, it's fantastic. Anyway, so those are the steps I went through on how to stop music skipping on your headphones. Also, if you have I haven't put one here yet, but if you have a Bluetooth soundbar and it skips, it's the same cause. So don't think that you bought a cheap piece of technology that just doesn't work. That's not true. It's basically going to be the effect of your Bluetooth adapter. Buy a better adapter than the one that comes on your motherboard. And I can honestly say I built this PC and I put the best components I could find, including when I was looking to make sure that it had the best Bluetooth adapter on the motherboard. In which case it did, but it just did not work, just because the limitation of the motherboard, the range, the broadcasting and receiving of these headphones. And like I said, even my Bose I had problems with. I couldn't walk more than 20 feet away, 30 feet max from my PC without that going out completely. But anyway, a little bit of a long video, but I figured I'd explain everything on why your headphones skip, why your Bluetooth speaker skips, why that happens. It's a range limitation, and you need to buy basically a better Bluetooth broadcasting system for your computer. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. I hope that answered a lot of questions from anybody. If you have any specific questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments, and we'll fix it together. So, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.